Now, let's move on to this Nero 600M maybe. Alright, so as I mentioned before, the size is a little bit different. Might could have gone a little bit longer, but it's okay. These look a whole lot like Violet de Bordeaux, and I've heard that they're basically cousins. So, let you see that. Just want to focus on me, not the fruit. Alright, now let's go in and weigh it. Not very large at all. Dean Family Acres. Hey guys, I hope you survived the hurricane. We've been without power since, let's see, early Friday morning, and it's now Monday. So hopefully today is the day. One thing we did save was a couple figs. So now we're going to taste a Magnolia as well as a Nero 600M. Still debating whether that Nero 600M is actually that, but it's pretty young, so it could still be. This Magnolia, I've read several other posts before, and it definitely has a pretty big eye and is known for splitting. So, just kind of take that into consideration depending on where you are, if that could be a problem or not. It could definitely be a problem here. So again, just kind of keep that in mind in regards to when you pick that kind of thing. I probably could have picked this one yesterday, but it's still okay. We did protect it from the rain and everything from the hurricane by having it in our little greenhouse, and allowed it to continue to get right. So here we go, let's try them out. Alright guys, so as you can see, looks really good, but definitely has an open eye, so it could definitely be an issue if you've got pests or bugs or something like that. I probably could have picked this yesterday, so I'm just going to pick out some of the spots that are a little bit gross, and we'll see if we can give this a try. Oh man, good flavor, a little watery, but considering. In regards to flavor, I think they're alright. Not super strong, but they're pretty good. But that open eye, I really think just kills it, because it makes it really, really hard for you to be able to pick one that doesn't have something in it. And again, if you don't mind cutting the ends off, that's fine. But if you've already got a bunch of other varieties, there's really no need. So just kind of keep that in mind. That Magnolia. Now, let's move on to this Nero 600M maybe. Alright guys, so supposedly this 600M is supposed to be long. These are not, but again, this is a pretty early, this is the first fruits we've gotten, and we actually just rooted this, I believe, over the winter. So let's taste it and see how it tastes. Alright, so as I mentioned before, the size is a little bit different. Might could have gone a little bit longer, but it's okay. These look a whole lot like Violet de Bordeaux, and I've heard that they're basically cousins. So, let you see that. Just want to focus on me, not the fruit. Alright, now let's go in and weigh it. Not very large at all. Alright guys, so Nero 600M. Might could have waited another day, but basically it tastes a lot like Violette de Bordeaux. Pretty decent. Don't know that I necessarily recommend it at this point, but it's still early on, so it's not going to. Sometimes fruit will kind of change, and especially if these are the Nero 600M, and they get a little bit of length to them, not that long, but a little bit of length, a little bit more size, than I think it would definitely might be worth it to have something a little bit different. And it's a pretty early variety from my understanding. So. Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed today's video and you saw exactly how we survived in regards to the hurricane. It's definitely not been the easiest, and it kind of makes you want to think a little bit about where your prepping status is. I will say that I always fuss that we don't have enough, and in reality we've done pretty well. There have been a couple of different things that maybe we could have done a little bit better. And there will certainly be a few things that we will add to our list, and there might be an upcoming video when we kind of talk about those things that maybe you want to have around just in case there is some form of issue, disaster, etc. in your area. So just continue to think about that and process. Again, thanks everyone for all your thoughts and prayers, but also want to continue to remember those line workers as they're continually working. And those first responders that are out there, as well as a bunch of highway workers. I know I saw some videos of some things up in North Carolina that look pretty bad in regards to just major highways, interstates, etc. being just completely gone, essentially. So just remember that, and everyone else dealing with things that are probably a little bit worse than what we're actually dealing with. So thanks again guys. Don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe.